What's up, my friends? This is John Berruti for Berruti Success. This is our first episode of 2020. I love that. 2020. Yeah, 2020. New year, new things. 2019. All right, some things were great, some things not so great. In this episode, we're going to have a quick update on my cancer, and we're going to talk about how to set up 2020 for the best year ever. Here comes the episode. What's up, guys? So first, I'm going to go through my cancer update. 8 rounds of chemo down in 2019. That's great. They sucked. I just went through my first week of radiation, and I thought that was going to be easy. Yeah, that sucked too. And I'm not a complainer. I don't complain. This guy doesn't. I'm not a complainer. But that being said, laying on a table, totally naked, a glass table, with a mask like this on your butt cheek is not so fun. They told me it's going to be 15 minutes. It winds up being most days an hour. So, as long as the radiation penetrates all the things that I wanted to penetrate, and it makes me better, good for it. I'll deal with it. So, next week I'm going to University of Penn for an update on, or a second opinion actually, on the operation that's going to be coming up soon. So Sloan is worried that they can't operate on it because it's not shrinking. Hopefully the radiation is going to help that. But I want to be preemptive and go to UPenn and talk to their surgeons, colorectal surgeons, about taking masks out if Sloan says they don't want to do it or can't do it. Second opinion. It's always a good thing. So that's the cancer update. Now into the episode. So for 2020, right? Let's start off the year great. Couple of things we have to do, right? We got to make sure we're setting goals. I'm going to have a whole episode on setting goals, but I'm just a quick episode, start off the year right. I just want to go down the things that we need to be doing in the beginning of the year, setting our goals, writing them down, right? Don't be shy. Write down everything that you want, everything that you think you want to accomplish, because you know what happens when a ship with a captain has no direction? This happens. That happens. They don't go in one direction. It doesn't get to the destination. You can't get to a destination if you don't have goals. You don't have clear, concise things you want to accomplish, right? I talk almost every episode about taxing yourself. What does that mean, John? Well, what it means is that you have to tax yourself. If Donald Trump, or one of the geniuses that were in as our president, came down and said, hey, you got to pay me an extra $50 a week, otherwise you get booted out of the country, what would you do? You'd bitch, you'd moan, but you'd pay them. Do that for yourself. In 2020, if you get anything from my episodes, anything, that much, if you get that much from my episodes, you will learn to start saving every week electronically, taxing yourself, that you don't have to think about it. It electronically and automatically gets done. You go to Ally, which I've talked about, Capital One 360, 2 online banks that right now, unfortunately, it's like 1.6, but it's better than a regular bank. Not only that, it's not connected. Well, it will be connected to your regular bank, but it's not as easy to transfer as it is within your bank. It takes 3 days. You got to do it online. It's a pain in the ass. And I want it to be a pain in the ass because I don't want you to suck that money back and write bills with it. No, I want you to save that money, right? So 2020, first thing, shut this off at the end and go and do that first. Just a little, during the episode. If you would subscribe and hit that bell, I would appreciate it. Sorry for the interruption, but I always forget to say that at the end, and some of you don't stick around to the end. So it really helps me and the algorithm by you hitting the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Hitting the bell, right? That tells you every time I'm doing a new episode. And if you would comment, ask questions, say, hey John, how you doing, how you feeling? That helps the YouTube algorithm by us communicating. So I love answering questions, right? And it helps me in the algorithm. So getting that out of the way. Electronically taking money out of your bank account every single week, right? Has to be done. Has to be done. Why? Because this whole channel is to get you to the next level, to get you to be the millionaire. You can't do, first of all, you're not going to do that by savings. Savings alone will not do that. What it will do is it will put you on the beginning path to getting to that, right? We just yesterday hit 29,000 on the Dow Jones. We didn't close at that, but we hit it, which is an all-time record high. That's terrific. But like I've been saying, things, when they get crazy and they get real frothy, which they're getting, sooner or later they're gonna take a poop. And in order for us to make more money, savings is great, but those opportunities that are going to come, and they're going to come within the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, somewhere in there, there's going to be a huge opportunity for us to go and buy stocks, great stocks, cheap. That's how you become a millionaire. That's how you become wealthy, by taking opportunities like that. This year we're also going to talk about, multiple things on how to get to the next level, right? Not only savings, got to do it, right? But side hustles. Me and my wife started up this new, we call it a company, but it's not a company. It's my86it.com. We're selling a whole bunch of stuff. All the crap from our house, all the crap from the bakery, all the crap from my storage units at the bakery. Just the last couple of weeks, we sold almost $4,000 worth of stuff. That's real money, right? You guys, how much crap do you have in your attic? How much stuff do you have laying around the house? They make it so easy today between Letgo and Mercati and Craigslist and all these things. I understand not everybody wants people coming to their houses. I have the opportunity to, I have the bakery. They come to the bakery. They don't come to my house. But that being said, my brother-in-law told me the other day, he just meets people at a public location. That's all. He tells them, hey, meet me here. He goes there, meets them. They never go to his house. So those are all opportunities for you. Okay? So we talked about, electronically taxing yourself. It's really, really important. All right? Doing that every single day. Now, when you start getting a decent amount of money and the online is too low, but you don't want to really buy stocks because it's real frothy. What I've invested in is a couple of really short-term bond funds, right? One's called GSY, which is from Invesco. Right now it's about 2.68. It's giving you an interest, and I think it's, I know because I have it written down, 0.25 is the expense ratio. The other one is ICSH. Again, really short-term bond fund. And invest in very safe things. Listen, these things are not, it's not like putting your money in a federally secured bank account. It's the next step, right? So they're very safe, very secure, but there is an opportunity for them to fluctuate a little bit. But I'm not as worried about that as I want to make interest. So again, the other one is ICSH. That's from iShares. 2.61 is what it's yielding, and that's a real low expense ratio of 0.08. So those are other things that I'm doing because I'm stockpiling money, because I know in the next year or so opportunities are going to be abound with the stock market. And you don't have to invest in the stock market. You could do a side hustle. You could put money into doing this. I don't make money from it, but if you wanted to become a YouTuber or have your own blog or have something on the side, that's great ways to supplement your income. Right? So this is going to be a real short video. I just wanted to say hello. 2020 is going to be a great year. Setting your goals. My biggest goal, obviously, is kicking cancer. Sorry. Okay, sometimes I get crazy. We all know I'm a mental patient. Besides the point. But taxing yourself, number one thing. I know some people are not like me. They say, pay off debt first. I'm not going to tell you to do that. And the reason being is because you take the money you save, right? You're in the routine of saving the money, then you pay down debt. My personal opinion is I don't pay down debt first. I save money, I get in that routine of doing it all the time, then I pay down debt. Right? And we're going to talk about all kinds of strategies this year on how to lower your debt, how to renegotiate things like calling up the telephone company, calling up the cable company. I just did that for both the house and the bakery, and and the ice cream store. And I got to be honest, each one between $100 and $300 a month savings. So those of you that tell me, where am I going to get $50 a week, John, to put it away? These are the ways. You call up your cable company and say, hey, you have any new deals? I'm thinking of going. If you're with Comcast, I'm thinking of going to Fios. Or if you're with Fios, I'm thinking of going to Comcast. Amazingly, they change the deals. Same thing with the phone company. There are ways to save money that you don't have to scrimp and scrape in order to put money away. But if you put money away every week, you're forced to figure it out. That's the beautiful thing of it. So just think of somebody coming down and taxing you, but it's you. And the money, instead of going to the government that squanders it away, goes into your bank account. Okay, don't want to make this long. Real short episode. Just wanted to say hello. Happy 2020. And we'll see you on the next episode. Hope this helped. Don't forget to subscribe. Ask me any questions that you want. Say hello. Give me a shout out. Whatever you want to do. Just, it helps me along. So thanks for listening. I hope you got value from this. We'll see you on the next one. Okay. So, new camera. Hopefully this is working. But in this episode, we're going to have a couple things about... Oh, we got to cut that out.